When we come back, should the government or charities spearhead the rebuilding of Haiti?
A new poll suggests Canadians are leery about Ottawa shouldering those hefty bills. We'll discuss that next. Earlier this week, Prime Minister Stephen Harper said the entire planet has been able to witness that Canada, quote, is now a major actor when it's time to intervene in natural disasters. During his two-day visit to the quake-ravaged island, Harper told Canadian soldiers in Haiti that his government's spending on the military is one of the reasons Canada was able to respond quickly to last month's earthquake in the Caribbean nation.
Now, while Ottawa has taken an active role in spearheading help for Haiti, a new poll suggests Canadians are leery about the federal government shouldering the cost of long-term rebuilding there. The Prime Minister has spoken of a 10-year reconstruction commitment, but a Harris-Decima survey found that only 28% of Canadians support the government funding that commitment. 42% thought charities should foot the bill.
Joining us now in studio, we have CHCH news anchor Nick Dixon, who recently returned from Haiti, and next to him, Mike Weichert, World Vision Canada's manager for humanitarian and emergency affairs. Mike, can the rebuilding of Haiti be undertaken without long-term funding commitments from Ottawa?
No, absolutely. I mean, we've seen that the estimate of the damage is somewhere in the order of $13 billion, and it's estimated that this was probably the most catastrophic disaster that's ever hit a single country in terms of its damage relative to the economy of the country. So I think it's quite obvious that we need long-term support both from the government and from civil society being involved in the reconstruction.
Nick, do you think that the money is getting to the people that need it and will get to the people that need it, or are you concerned at all that the government will somehow get access to money that's going to Haiti and will take advantage of that?
Well, I don't think anybody's trying to specifically get money to the people in Haiti. What they're trying to do is get the aid there and get the cleanup underway. I mean, having just arrived back from there, I can tell you that you know, the streets are still full of rubble, and one of the estimates we heard earlier this week is between 3 and 10 years it's going to take to clean up Port-au-Prince alone. And from driving along those streets, I can certainly tell you that's a pretty good estimate. I would say probably closer to the 10 rather than the 3. But the aid is really what needs to be getting through, and that did appear to be happening while I was there. But certainly the need is so intense and immense that, in fact, you know, more aid getting through sooner and faster would be better. But the efforts by the time we were there and what we were seeing were certainly helping. One of the key things was the fact that World Vision, in fact, one of the food distribution centers I was at, they were saying that not only are they helping feed people, but they're also helping bring down the prices. You have to understand, after the earthquake, demand was so high and supply was so low, the prices were through the roof. But by getting food out to people, they were able to bring the prices down to sort of help people who had to buy food able to buy food. That, of course, is a medical clinic that World Vision set up as well.
Mike, does it bother you that this Harris-Decima survey found that less than 30% of Canadians feel that the government should, I don't want to say intervene, but should, you know, spend some money, a substantial amount of money, to make sure that Haiti is rebuilt and is at least as good as, if not better than, prior to the earthquake hitting?
Well, I mean, I think I'd have to see the details of the poll. I saw some other stats that were just suggesting where the money should go between charities and governments. But I think that the point is you really do need both an involvement from civil society and from the government. The government of Haiti is going to have to be rebuilt and recapacitated, and that's something that is a distinctive role for the United Nations, for governments like Canada. They can help build that government back so that it can govern its country properly. At the same time, we can help them as non-governmental organizations to reach into the communities, to work directly with the people, to make sure that the aid goes all the way down, that it's given transparently, that it reaches the people most in need. So there's a real role to play for everybody here. Nick,
was Haiti what you expected when you arrived?
No, you know what? I don't think you can really prepare yourself to see what, I mean, you see the pictures on TV, we were reporting the stories, but once you get down there, you just realize that you can't look away. It is a 360-degree, turn your head in any direction, and you're going to see devastation and destruction and despair, fear. But what also impressed me and what I did not expect was the hope and resiliency that I saw of the Haitian people. I mean, in the face of losing, I mean, they had next to nothing to begin with. They've lost next to nothing. nothing. Now they almost have nothing. And that's why the documentary I'm working on for the weekend is called Hope for Haiti, because there is so much hope among the people there and their resiliency. And that was really surprising, pleasantly surprising, I should add, about what I saw.
Were you hopeful that this country will somehow be able to climb itself out of this mess? I mean, as you mentioned, they were poor before the earthquake struck, desperately poor. Will they be able to rebuild?
I am hopeful, because, and I have hope because I saw so much hope there, and I saw so many people who want their country to improve, to get back on its feet. I mean, they have taken, you know, a significant body blow. I mean, they've been crippled, basically. I mean, the country has almost been wiped out, and they are going to have to start over again. But of course, it's going to take so long to rebuild. Do I think they can? Yes, but it's going to take years and years and years. First of all, just to get the rubble cleared out. Then they've got to rebuild, and they've got to rebuild properly. I mean, the homes and structures that we saw there. The complaints I heard from some of the people helping on the rebuild is the fact that the bricks they used there, because they wanted to use their cement mix and make it go further, they would water it down. So the bricks crumbled like dust in your hands. They've got to get some standards. They've got to get some safety codes in there, because otherwise, you know, the next natural disaster, you're going to get the same thing. It's just going to fall apart again.
Mike, when you hear Canadians say, hey, let's look after our own problems, let's look after the troubles we have in our own backyard before we spend money in another country, how does that make you feel?
I mean, it is an attitude we hear from time to time, although I must say that I think what we've seen from Haiti and many previous disasters is that people are willing to reach out and to support the needs of others. I mean, and Canada is so connected to Haiti that I think it's something that I've heard so many expressions of willingness to support Haiti, to get involved in the reconstruction from universities, from politicians, just from individual Canadians. So I think if that attitude exists, I think it is, to some degree, melting away in the face of what's happened there. I think we do need to recognize that there are a lot of needs in this country, and they need to be addressed. And I think we also need to recognize that the needs in a place like Haiti are more profound than anything we have here.
Nick, I just want you to expand. We've only got about a minute left, but I want you to expand on what he just said, and that is that Canada is so connected, but this region is so connected. It was evident in the packages that you filed from Haiti.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, of course, Michaëlle Jean is from Jacmel. She's a Haitian, now Canadian, of course, our Governor General, but the people that I interviewed and the people that I met down there are from Oakville, from Burlington, from Hamilton, and they are there. They were already on the ground in Haiti working on various missions, helping out the Haitian people as it was. Their role became so important, though, after the earthquake struck, because they were already on the ground. They were already able to get food out. They had a good reputation, and they were able to help out. And it was impressive to see Canadians and even people from Southern Ontario, our region, they're helping and doing such incredible work in the face. I mean, these people, you know, were afraid for their own life as well. And you have to figure, it's not just the quake, right? It's the aftershocks that continue to scare people there. I mean, that country is still rumbling and still unsteady, and that scares a lot of people, frankly.
Okay, Nick, Sunday, 6:30 and 11:30, you and videographer John Tuck shot a lot of footage. A lot of it hasn't made it to air yet, but we're going to get to see the results of some of that. Hope for Haiti is this Sunday, 6:30 and 11:30 here on CHCH. Thanks, Nick, and thanks so much to Mike Weichert as well for joining us today.
Thank you. Cool.